Yes. Hi, welcome to Inside Leisure World episode number 87. My name is Bob Slater and I'm the host for today's program. Today's program, you're going to get a chance to see some people up close that you've been watching for, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but for a few years now, because our existence.
We started in 1999. You figure it out.
5 years.
Yep, about 5 years.
5 years, probably just about 5 years.
Yes, just about 5 years.
And you are and you have some people that Paul, by the way, is also a singer within the chorale. He's one of the soloists, I should say. And when you're not directing, because you're singing, then who is your director?
We have Joe Prettyman, who is a professional director. And
wave your
Joe is up behind us here. And he's an excellent director. And we also have Marge Burton, that's sitting next to me, who directs sometimes. Yes.
Okay. Now, every time I don't know how long I've known you, Paul. I guess, well, what?
Since we moved in here.
Yeah, a long time in any event. And I always want to call Paul Mr. Music, because Paul has been... Were you the first Leisure World Orchestra director?
No. Oh, no.
There were...
No, there were quite a few directors before I came.
But you have been either a co-director or a director for how many years?
About 8 or 9 years.
8 or 9 years. Yeah. And then the chorale thing for,
then we,
well, 4.5 years.
We've had chorales here too, and they seem to disband, so I thought it'd be nice to start a new one, and so we started the new one in December. No, it was I think September of '99.
This is kind of a tough question maybe to answer, but what would be the turnover in a chorale such as this? I mean, from year to year. That's probably a difficult question.
No, it's not, because most of these people have joined and stayed. There's very little turnover. There's a few people who've gotten sick, and there's a few people who have died, but the turnover is very small. I'd say maybe 3 people a year, 2 to 3 people.
Do you have an optimum number that you would like to have?
Well, I'm heading for 35.
35?
Yes, I'd like to have 35. In fact, we printed the music, 35 of each copy, so...
So that means of the 35, you need 21 guys and 14 ladies, is that right?
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, a certain number. Well, it's important to have a balance.
Right,
yes.
Right, I know that.
And so when we try people out, we take into consideration the voice range, because we could use some more men. Wouldn't hurt any, but this group, it's amazing, they put out a lot of sound.
We kid about this, but the ratio of males versus females in Leisure World is probably, what, Paul, 10, 11, 12 to 1? Something like that?
Something like that. Not quite.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty much that way, yes.
Yeah, and so the same thing would apply to certainly the voices
well, the people that come out, but still, we don't want to get too many women.
No, I didn't mean that. I saw in the paper, I guess, last month, where you were having tryouts.
Yes.
How long what's the tryout period from, you know?
For 2 weeks, because when we start a time, we have new music. And if people come in towards the end of that time, when we've already learned the music, it's rough. So I don't take new people towards the end of the time. Just before we're putting on a program, I don't want to have some new people come in.
But your next program is?
Is October 23rd.
That's a month from now.
Saturday, in a month from now. I would still take a person if they are a fairly good singer and can read the music. Now, I wouldn't want a beginner particularly. I'll take a beginner in December after our Christmas or our holiday program. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, if I decipher all this, that your next program is the 23rd of October. That's a month away.
Saturday.
And between now and, you didn't give me a date, but you said you might consider looking at somebody who is not necessarily a beginner.
Probably
Between what and what? Between today and
tomorrow.
today and tomorrow. It's a small window, but give it your best shot. Yeah.
Not many.
Not many.
No, because we've already started our music and we're pretty well along on it.
Most people well, not most, anybody that sees this particular telecast will not see it until October. Okay.
Oh.
Because we shoot the last Friday of a given month, and it starts the next month. Well, a week from today is the next month, if you do your math. This is the first. So, and this will probably show maybe a couple days after the first.
Well, after our program, which is, as I said many, many times, October 23rd, I would consider a new person after that date for 1 week, because we will be starting on our music for the next program. The next program will be the Veterans Day, and then after Veterans Day we have the Christmas holiday season, and we have some very interesting music for that time. Very good music.
Okay. Well, I was telling this group earlier that I think I've seen all the concerts except the chorale, not necessarily the orchestra, but I've seen all the chorale except 3.
We appreciate your support.
Well, no, I just happen to like you guys. I think you guys are good, so and I like music, so why not? And I'll be there the 23rd of October. Is that correct?
Good.
And that's probably on a Sunday, and it's probably in the clubhouse.
For
Saturday, huh?
It's a Saturday.
Oh.
Saturday afternoon.
It's one of those rare Saturday afternoons, folks, on the 23rd of October in Clubhouse 4, correct?
Our last summer concert was on a Saturday, and we had a full house.
I missed that one.
But it was a full house, too.
Yeah. Well, you could have had a full house plus 2, because we missed
That's true.
So, what can I say? But, we got all these people here, and, what I'd like to do now, Paul, is if we could we hear, I know that you guys are going to sing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, a little bit, after a little.
Could we have a song, and then we can kind of pick this thing up when we hear that song?
Hear a song now?
Yeah.
Sure.
No, but you're not going to direct that song on.
No, this particular song, because we don't have a piano and we don't have an accompaniment, we picked a song that we can do a cappella.
Okay, and that's going to be conducted by?
By Joe. Joe
he's already back
standing
there.
over there behind everything.
And not only that, we can't get a camera on you, Joe, so that's life in the big city.
But this one is a spiritual. It's called I Ain't Got Time to Die, and it happens to be a solo by me.
That's Paul Morse, in case you're
by Paul Morse.
Kind of in and out of watching this.
Yeah. So I'll get out the pitch pipe, which is hidden in my pocket here. Okay, here we go. Lord, I keep so busy praising my Jesus.
Keep so busy praising my Jesus. Keep so busy praising my Jesus. Ain't got time to die.
'Cause when I'm healing the sick,
Praising my Jesus.
when I'm healing the sick,
Praising my Jesus.
when I'm healing the sick,
Praising my Jesus. Ain't got time to die.
'cause it takes all of my time,
Praise my Jesus.
all of my
Praise
time.
my Lord. If I don't praise him, the rocks are going to cry out.
Glory and honor, glory and honor.
Ain't got time to die.
Lord, I keep so busy working for the kingdom.
Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Ain't got time to die.
'Cause when I'm feeding the poor, when I'm feeding the poor, when I'm feeding the poor,
Kingdom ain't got time to die.
'cause it takes all of my time,
Praise my Jesus.
all of my time.
My Lord, if I don't praise him, the rocks are going to cry out.
Glory and honor, glory and honor.
Ain't got time to die.
'Cause when I'm giving my all, when I'm giving my all, Lord, I made a mistake there. Lord, I keep so busy serving my master.
Keep so busy serving my master. Keep so busy serving my master. Ain't got time to die.
'Cause when I'm giving my all, when I'm giving my all, when I'm giving my all,
guys. Good, 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 good.
I skipped a section in there.
You know, Paul, that song is sort of, at least the title of the song is kind of apropos to you, because you haven't got time to die. You're doing this and this and this and this. I mean, gee whiz.
You're right.
You're still the Velvetones. You're still big into that, right?
Sure.
And how many, this is, probably nobody's ever asked you this question exactly this way, but how many hours in a month do you devote to one activity or to the other?
Gosh. Well, for the Velvetones, we rehearse every Wednesday afternoon for an hour and a half, so that's easy to figure. And I don't put much of any outside time into that. With the chorale, I'd have to sit down and think about it, because I record all of our rehearsals and I listen to all of that, and so that's time on top of just the rehearsals. Rehearsal is 2 hours.
I know that.
On the Mondays and Wednesdays.
So that's 4 hours times 4 is 16 hours. You're going to listen to them. That's 32 hours plus the 6 hours for the, pardon me, an hour and a half. The 6 hours, and the 6 hours for the Velvetones. How about the orchestra?
Then I'm looking at new music too for the chorale. That takes a lot of time.
So those of you that are thinking about retiring, I mean, you know, just
the orchestra's at 2 hours, 2 times a week. Mondays and Wednesdays in the afternoon. So Mondays and Wednesdays are full days for me.
You're almost working full time at least one. In fact, you are working full time at least 1 week a month on an 8 hours times. You know, that's amazing. And you all do the same, right?
Right. Everybody does the same.
An activity world.
Well, we have Howard Fox and Joe Prettyman are also in the orchestra.
I know they are.
Yeah. So they put in that time too.
And that's why you need more guys, because, you know, you're killing them off, dude. I mean, see, who's here? Gosh.
Right.
So we would hope that this program would, you know, bring you, I want to get these dates for the audience. Now, that's after, first of all, we have the concert the 23rd. Right? That's in October. And when that's over, you got maybe like a 2-week window, is that right?
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, about 2-week window.
Say 2-week window. And so if you want to audition, Paul's in the phone book, Paul Morris. And there's only one Paul Morris. His wife's name is Shirley, so when you see that, that's him. And then you have another window after your Christmas
until the holiday program, which is December 12th.
So then...
so we have from November 11th through December 12th to get ready for our holiday program.
Okay, but then after that's done...
Then we go out of town.
I mean, we or you? You go out of town.
Right. Then we start again in January.
In January.
So
is there going to be any time open in January?
We'll have tryouts in January, the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's for all of our new stuff in the spring concert.
Now, of the chorale now, kind of an unfair question, but of the chorale now, how many of your singers have either sung professionally in church choirs? Well, let's just limit it to that. Church choirs, would all of them fit in one shoe or the other? All church choirs,
you can let them tell you when you can let them say what they do.
Okay.
You know, because I think all of them would be in one of those, one or the other.
So you say, my name is, you know, Mary Johnson. I used to sing with Lawrence Welk, and that'll work. That's fine.
Yeah.
Listen, we got about 13 minutes. You guys at least got another number to go. So why don't we go around? We'll start with here.
Yeah.
This, you know, I'm glad you're sitting next to me because you make me look small.
I still laugh at that.
With Bob.
My name is Bob Sepke, and I've been in the chorale about 2.5 years. I'm also the president, and my function should be to give Paul a hand in the administrative duties. But in answer to Bob's question, though, my wife and I have sung in church choirs for 60 years. We just figured it out the other day. So in addition to this group, we sing in the church choirs.
My name is Ben Jensen. I sing in the choir about 5 years. I used to sing in a choir of 70 men without women in a choir in Amsterdam in Holland. I have been singing for 25 years in a choir that was, the name is the Voice of Holland. That was a choir of Dutch people. And I sing bass because I have a beautiful dark brown voice.
I sit next to Ben Jansen. My name is Dan Parker, and I'm a past president of the chorale. I have sung in barbershop competition, and I sing in church choirs, but I haven't learned anything until I joined this chorale. I really appreciate Paul Morse. He's been great.
Thank you.
I'm Roland Gilmore, and I've sung in a chorale now for about 2.5 years. Also, I currently sing in a church choir in Leisure World, and I've been singing in church choirs since I was about 17. Long time.
Long time.
My name is Joe Freeman. I've sung in the Leisure World Chorale since its inception, about 5 years ago, and have enjoyed every minute of it. It's been a delightful time. I've also had experience in choral conducting with church groups, and for 3 years at Vanguard University in Costa Mesa, and just enjoy music to the fullest.
Okay. My name is Trudy Van Loon. I'm in the choir from the beginning, and I love it. I have sung in the Dutch choir with Ben Jensen, but this is just terrific. Thank you.
My name is Howard Fox, and I've sung in the chorale since its inception. Also played in the orchestra, as Paul Morse has mentioned. But I was sort of deprived of this kind of music, being 40 years missionary overseas, and so I've been happy to have music since I got back in retirement.
Hi, I'm Jean Elliott, and I'm the treasurer of the chorale. Have been from the beginning 5 years ago, and I've been singing with it, and I have sung in church choirs and other chorales back in the East Coast.
Hello, my name is Donna Burr. This January will make 2 years that I've joined the chorale. This is the highlight of my week, Mondays and Wednesdays. And I also sing with my church choir, which is outside of Leisure World in Lakewood.
I'm going to start over here.
Hello, my name is Marge Burton. I grew up singing in the church, and I've directed church groups and community groups. This is one of the great experiences of Leisure World, and I invite anybody that is interested to come and join us. It's a good support group.
I'm Doris Gilmore, and I've sung in the choir for 2.5 years. I think one of the things that I really like about it is something that my husband and I can do together. Since he is in the bass section and I'm in the alto section, we both have sung in church choirs since we were teenagers, and we have also sung community choirs in the years since we've been out of college. Thank you.
I'm Shirley Morris, with him, sometimes. I have sung in choirs for a long time because he's been a choir director for a long time. And I think one of the things that people who do not participate in this sort of activity, what they miss is the camaraderie that comes from the interdependence, I guess that's the word, of this group. You know, individually, we're just altos, but when you put us together, we have a group, and it makes it a special thing.
Hi, I'm Jerry Stone. I was the original secretary for this group in 1999. I have sung professionally with a band a long time ago. I have sung in temples and synagogues and churches, and I continue singing for the rest of my life.
Hi, my name is Eleanor Friend, and I've been with the chorale for about 3.5 years, and I enjoy it very much. We're like a family, aren't we, guys?
Yeah.
And here you go.
Oh. Hi, I'm Terry Coy, and I enjoy being a member of the chorale group. I learn a lot, the I's and the O's and the E's before we start. And I really learn a lot, and I like the people. Thank you very much.
Back to back here, these two gals here.
I didn't get it.
Well, it's got to go this.
Hi, my name is Doris Gilmore, and I'm originally from the East Coast, and I've been in church choirs all my life since I was 12 years old, and I've also was a member of the USO on the East Coast. Went through 3 wars. Okay, next.
Hi, I'm Pat Albert. I've been in the chorus for 4 years, and I'm now the librarian. And I've sung in church choirs and other kinds of choruses forever. And I spent 7 years with the Light Opera Company. And this is my joy of my life now, is this group.
I'm Joyce Forehand. I've been in the choir since it first started back in 1999, and I have been singing since I was 4 years old in choirs and choruses in schools and churches, and this has been a wonderful experience, and we've made many, many friends.
Hi, I'm Donna Sepke. I'm the other half of the big guy over there. Have sung in choirs for 60 years and 2 other choruses and a barbershop chorus. And I just love this group. I can't think of a better way to start the day than singing.
You know, Paul, it must have cost you a lot of money to pay all these people to make all these accolades here.
All
I mean,
the
my
time.
goodness, gee whiz. That's a great testament. It really is. I mean,
well, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun.
You know, I'm kind of curious because, and I know the answer to my question, but how many people here do you use as soloists?
Well, we have about 4 or 5 different soloists.
And they are?
And we have a duettist.
A duettist? Is there such a word?
No, but I made it up. We have, I think it's 4 that, 5 that, and we'll have some more.
And who would those 4 or 5 be?
Well, back here we have Donna and Pat.
Okay.
And
Jay, behind you.
Behind me is Jerry. And let's see. We had Bob sang a solo and he sang a duet with his wife. And who else sang a solo? Joe. Yeah, Joe. Yeah.
And Ethel Carter.
Oh, and Ethel Carter, yes, she's not here today. Sorry, she can't be here.
Duettist.
Yeah.
That's
We'll put it in the dictionary. Yeah, you're a duettist.
That's true. Yeah, we never called us that though, but I suppose that'll work. Well, listen, can you believe that if you've been watching the monitor up there, remember I said it's 29.5 minutes? See where we are right now?
No.
We have 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. And I know you guys got another song, for sure.
We sing this at the end of each of our programs. It's called The Irish Farewell.
The Irish Farewell.
Unhook me.
Okay, hold on. That's no big deal.
I am being unhooked.
This is
go.
This is high-tech stuff here.
Right. And now I'll get out of the picture. And I'm sure you can hear me out there. We've always done this with accompaniment, and we're doing it a cappella this time. And here's the note. It's a G. Ready?
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. The sunshine warm upon your face. A breath of spring yours to embrace. on all his time, all his time.
I'm an audience of one here. Sound of two hands clapping here.
Yeah, you did very well.
Hey, you guys did do good. I have a question. I guess a question I should always ask this, and I don't get a chance to ask this very often. But because behind every great man is a great woman, and she's sitting right behind you.
Right.
And Shirley, do you have some words of wisdom that you might want to share about Paul?
I think you have time.
Really? Well, you know, a plaudit or two that you might want to heap on your husband. There's that few, huh?
Well, I might say, because she's hesitating, that I really enjoy having her in my chorales and my choirs, because it's much more fun to have her there that I can pick on.
And he does.
What do we have? We have 3 husband-wife teams here. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's neat. You know, that really is neat. Well, guys, with 39 seconds, and I can't very well wish all of you, you know, good luck and everything. I'll be at your show on the 23rd of October in Clubhouse 4 on a Saturday at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. And we have 24 seconds, so if you all want to wave to the camera or all at once say goodbye or whatever you want to say. Thank you all. And we'll have you get back again when you know your music better, okay?
Yes. And you have a piano so we
That's
can
right.
have
Absolutely.
a too.
Yeah.